Good morning, children. Hope you all are well at home and studying regularly. Okay, children, today the topic which we are going to study is about simple future tense. Let's quickly revise that a verb is an action word, a doing word. For example, dive, swipe, write, scoot, run, ride, crawl, bark, tiptoe, read, drive, dance, talk, swim, jump, kick, skip, drive. Children, first understand this that why do we use tenses? We use tenses to determine the time of an action or a verb, that whether this action is happening in present, past, or future. Today we are going to study about simple future tense and its uses. Simple future tense is used with a verb when an action is promised to occur in the future or going to happen in future. For example, I will study I promise. In this sentence, something is being promised that it will happen later in future. Another example is about going to. My father is going to buy a new house. It means that he is going to buy something in future, a new house in future. Let's look at the definition of the simple future tense. Simple future tense is used to express an action that will happen in the future. Children, as I have told you in the beginning of the lesson, that verb tense expresses the time of the action, that when it is happening, whether in present, in future, or it has happened in past. So simple future tense is used to express an action that has not yet happened and that will happen in the future. For determining the simple future, will is used before a verb. Will with a verb shows willingness, that someone will do this action in future. Will shows the promise that it will happen later on, next week, tomorrow, next year, in future. For example, I will help you move tomorrow. In this sentence, a promise is being made that a person will help the other person tomorrow. Will also indicates the future fact, some action that will definitely happen in the future, for sure. For example, the sun will rise tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. The sun will set at 8 p.m. tonight. It is a fact and it will happen in future definitely in these two times. This slide is showing us the sentence structures of simple future tense. When there is a positive sentence or some action is promised in future, the sentence structure is subject plus will plus verb plus object. For example, John will buy a torch. When there is a negative sentence or some action is being refused in future, the sentence structure is subject plus will plus not plus verb plus object. For example, John will not buy a torch. It means that something is going to be refused in future. And then when some action is asked or confirmed about future, the sentence structure is will plus subject plus verb plus object. Will John buy a torch? Here will is a question word also and showing future tense as well. Now let's go through the usage and example of simple future tense. I have a toothache. I'll take some medicine. This is for action decided at the moment of speech. At present, this is decided that what is going to happen in future, what action will be taken in future. Okay. The next sentence is winter will come soon. This is planned. This is something which is for unplanned future action. The winter will come soon. We don't know when it will come. Third sentence is I'm afraid we will get wet. In this sentence, something is, there's a threat in a sentence that something is going to happen in future, that they will get wet. Then summer will come soon. For unpreventable actions in future. This is when something is going to happen and we cannot stop them. When I arrive at home, I will call you with conditional time and purpose clauses. I promise I won't tell this to anyone. Here is a prediction, here is an assumption, here is a fear about future. Let's drill some example sentences of simple future tense for our practice. Number one, he will work to improve his communication skills. It's a plan that he's planning to improve his communication skills. Number two, she will go to the market tomorrow. It's a plan for next day. Number three, John will buy a torch. It's definite. It's a fact that he's going to buy a torch. Number four, shall I book a room for you? It's a request. It's a question for future. Number five, she will be 10 years old next week. It means that it's a fact that she is going to be next week she is going to be 10 years old. Number six, they will go to the beach on the weekend. Number seven, he will adore her. Number 8, he will learn how to speak French. 9, I will travel around the world. It's a plan. Someone is planning for traveling around the world. In this slide, there is an exercise for us to practice some more simple future tenses. In this, there are blanks where we have to use simple future tenses with a verb given on our right hand side column. Number 1, he dash a business next month. He will start a business next month. 2, she will remit the fine tomorrow. 3, I will not go to Spain. It's a refusal for future. Number 4, I will read a novel tomorrow. 5, will you do me a favor? It's a question, it's a request for future. Number 6, I will meet you at 4 o'clock. It's a plan, it's a definite plan. Number 7, the mechanic will fix my car. Number 8, the students will take the exam. Number 9, the gardener will plant the seeds in his garden. Number 10, the students will read books in the library. It will rain soon. It's definite, it's a fact that it's going to be rain soon. Number 12, the farmer will plant a ridge of cauliflowers. I will decorate the room for her. Tom will design the lessons for students. I will launch an English course soon. I think this is enough for today's practice, but do practice this simple future tense at home also to excel in it. Okay, thank you, children.